Greetings to all of my Geminis. Gemini, we are going to get into a weekly reading for July the 9th through the 15th. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button on your way in. And be sure to check out all the other readings that may resonate with your natal chart, okay? So just give the cards a quick shuffle, even though I shuffle them off camera. These are general. Take what applies to you, Gemini, and leave the rest. And if you want to know anything about the Pisces, you can go over to my Spiritual Liaison 123 channel. The Pisces reading is over there. All right, so let's see what's coming out for you, Gemini. So there's going to be some sort of communication. New information may be coming in. Also, this may require you to travel. So I don't know whether this is job related or relationship related, but there may be some sort of communication coming in. This may be something family related too. You may be getting together with family members, but this is you working through a situation together. You may feel burdened by something. We're going the 5 of Cups. So it's like maybe, I don't know, this is family. The Devil card here. Knight of Wands. Burdened by something that's hidden. 4 of Wands and the King of Pentacles here. King of Cups. A Pisces and a Taurus may be significant there. Okay, Gemini. So let's see what's going on here. Now, there seems to be a situation. Aries may be significant. Scorpio could be significant. Sagittarius, Pisces, a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius again, Capricorn energy. So with this 8 of Wands crowning the Devil card, there may be some communication coming in. Very powerful communication. This, I don't know whether this is some sort of like, it's about relocating or moving, something moving in a different direction. I feel like something that was toxic, or maybe you were obsessed with wanting to see something change. You wanted to see something move in a different direction. You maybe you were trying to figure out something or trying to manifest some sort of significant change. This could have been due to your family. The Knight of Wands can speak of like moving very fast energy. Sometimes even moving in haste. But this 10 of Wands is actually a lot of work still has to be done to finish something. You're so close to finishing it. So this is something where you can't really see the outcome. Maybe you're too focused on what what was lost in the past. Could be friendships, could be relationships, whatever it is that you feel like you can't get back. But you do have 2 cups here. So I feel like this dark cape is about you protecting yourself from negative energies, negative thoughts, because you do have some sort of happiness, celebration, or something coming your way. But let's see why this 8 of Wands is here, crowning this Devil card. Some news or something is coming in about a main female. A feminine energy, could be a young feminine energy, an official person. Two 22. So 222 could be significant there. A gift. So I do feel like you need to keep pushing through a situation because something is being offered that you may not even know about, or there's your it's almost like your hard work is going to pay off in some way. Marriage. So I kind of feel like you're sad about past relationships, and this is you needing to focus on the future, these beautiful opportunities. Four of Wands here, and marriage. Both of these cards are like marriage cards. So maybe there's a situation here where I feel like you need to focus on the beautiful things that you have. Marriage could also speak of contracts. Maybe you're being invited to a marriage or something. I mean, to a wedding. I said invited to a marriage, but maybe you're being invited to a wedding or something. Or again, this is a contract. I feel like whatever this is, it's going to kind of help you leave something sad behind. It's like, you know how if you're so busy focusing on the negative things in life and what you don't have and what you lost and all of that, it's kind of hard to focus on the blessings that are right around you. So I do feel like this is almost as if you're being encouraged to focus on something really good. Now, I don't know where this official person is coming in at. The official person may be a family member or somebody you hold in high regard. This could be a significant age difference, or you could be the official person. Maybe there's a significant age difference between you and someone else. Some of you all are actually proposing to someone too. Distant horizon. Yeah, something is it may be some sort of legal paperwork. Lovers. There's some clarity or an epiphany moment coming to a situation here. Also, some of you all may find out that someone has eloped. Maybe it's your children or your child. Maybe they're eloping with someone who's older than them. Could be about 10 years or 20 years. Let's see what else is coming out. Peaceful among thorns. So this is like someone being peaceful amongst, regardless of whatever toxic situation that's happening around them. And this is maybe you feel like you have to be peaceful around, even though you have a lot of toxicity going on around you, petty people, people who are just very controlling, or maybe you're in the energy where you're just like, okay, I'm not letting someone mess with my inner peace until you can find a way to kind of improve your situation or break away from them. Let's see. Move these up. Naked before the stars. And I do feel like there's a situation here where there are times where you feel very vulnerable. Maybe you felt like you did something for your family, or you moved too fast, or Um, but I do feel like this is also you being learning to be proud of who you are and your vulnerability, taking advantage of situations when they present themselves, but knowing not to move in haste though. Just because someone is your family, or just because someone is, or you want to have this beautiful outcome, this emotional, like fulfillment energy with them. I do feel like this is you actually trusting yourself and trusting, like honoring who you are, having a lot of integrity. Maybe you feel like you moved too fast in the past, so it's like you're learning some valuable lessons. Or this could be something that you're teaching to someone. Again, maybe some of you all are hearing about someone who eloped. This could even be somebody in your family. Maybe a younger person in your family is eloping with someone who's a lot older than them. Maybe they know that the family, they could feel like, there's going to be a lot of harsh words spoken, and people are going to accuse the older energy of sort of manipulating the younger energy, or like trying to control them or something. So this could be a niece or a nephew or a sibling or something. Even if you're older, even your own child, maybe you're not approving of the marriage or something. Or it could be you. Parasite. You may feel like somebody is doing something only for money or for gifts. I do feel like you could feel kind of burdened by a situation, but it's almost as if your hard work is going to pay off in some way. Maybe you feel like someone has an unhealthy attachment to you and it burdens you, but I feel like something is going to pay off for you in some way. Sacrifice. So I do feel like you're going to fight for what you believe in. Whatever this is, you're going to fight for what you believe in. Now, again, Gemini, this could be you on the outside looking in at someone else's situation. This is the thing about tarot. Like, it's not always, sometimes it's not the actual sun sign, like the zodiac sign. It's them looking at someone else's situation that's happening to someone else, and you're observing it. So this is like this sacrifice here is like maybe you're looking at a situation where you feel like somebody, or you had to sacrifice your happiness for someone else, or you may feel like someone, there's a younger energy sacrificing their youth for someone who's a lot older. But there seems to be some sort of communication, and it's something about a marriage. The child I was meant to be. Now, maybe some of you all, you got married when you were very young. Maybe it was to someone who was a lot older. You could be looking back at it now like this person had an unhealthy attachment to you because of your youth. Maybe you feel like you sacrificed so many years. This could be 3 decades out of your life. There were some happy times, happy moments, but you may have felt like something, the child that was meant to be. Maybe you feel like you're, maybe you could have gotten married like in your very early 20s or very late teens or something. You could have got married at 18, 19, or 20. And maybe this could have been someone who was like 22 years older than you or something, but it's like you could feel like this person had some sort of unhealthy attachment to you in some way. And you may feel like you have, but there seems to be, you may be connecting back to something. Maybe you feel like you let something about something that you loved in your youth, or a part of you that you love. Maybe you feel like you let a hobby go that would have been amazing today, or you lost yourself in this marriage or something like that. So I feel like you're having some sort of awakening, like an epiphany moment. You may be even advising your children to kind of enjoy their youth, or um, have fun in their youth, and or make sure that they're getting married for the right reasons or something like that. Make sure that they're not getting married to somebody who they're marrying into a family where they're the peaceful one, but it's a family full of chaos and control. Make sure somebody isn't marrying you only for how you look on the outside or because of your youth or something like that. Make sure someone isn't becoming like a parasite and you're not sacrificing your happiness, things you can't get back, to make someone else happy. So you may even be having a conversation with people who are younger than you about making the right decision when it comes to contracts or long-term agreements in their life. Let's see what this is about. And if you're young, this could be, maybe this is happening with you and a parent or somebody in your family. Feather, think first before you judge. Yeah. Yeah. So there's a situation where you may feel like you kind of let someone down, or someone sort of let you down in a situation. So it's kind of like maybe you're just kind of feeling like you want to get to, you may want to communicate about the mistakes that you made, or someone could be talking to you about this, like mistakes that they made in their youth and how they don't want you to repeat what they've done. Attach yourself to toxic people and sacrifice your own happiness. Don't be so dependent on others to hold you up. Sort of hold yourself up, because people, if they feel like they got to lift you up, those may be some of the very people who let you down. Next thing you know, you're on a seesaw of your emotions trying to get through situations by yourself. So this is about learning to really kind of hold your own candle, your own light. And not putting your self-esteem, your happiness, your joy in someone else's hands. Your gift of life is just that, yours. And your pathway could feel kind of or seem dark sometimes, But sometimes that a lot of that has to do with unhealthy people attaching themselves to you. So this could be something either like the elders in your family are teaching you, or you may be teaching the youth in your family this. And then it says, Castle, it's time for healing, not war. So there's a situation here where I kind of feel like if you made some wrong decisions, even if you can't necessarily fix everything in your life at this time, of course, you can't go back and change the past, but you can definitely try to prevent someone else from making the same mistakes you made. Or if you need to rectify a situation with someone, fix, repair a situation with someone, like, because the Castle card is time for healing, not war. That's the card of like, if you used a lot of energy to tear something down, tear someone down, burn a situation down, you use that same energy to build it back up. But this is also you understanding that you don't relinquish your control in that way to anyone. Don't give somebody so much power over your life that they have the ability to tear you down. If they're not happy, they don't want to see you happy. So they'll say something to hurt you in, in a malicious way, hoping to bring your energy down. And you're trying to stay peaceful amongst thorns. This could be you marrying into a family where they just have a lot of, slick stuff to say out their mouth, and you feel like you always got to be the peaceful one. Constantly feeling vulnerable. They're pointing out your, all of your imperfections, but yet still wanting to, like pull on your energy, still wanting you to give them things and do things for them. And I feel like this summer, for some of you all, it got to the point where you feel like you had sacrificed way too much in a connection. And you're not letting someone build, it's almost like you're not allowing someone else, you're not trusting someone else to hold you up. You're not putting that in their hands anymore. So that's the end of your reading. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Please, if you want to know anything about Pisces, you can go over to my Spiritual Liaison 123 channel and hit the like, share, and subscribe button over there as well. Does look like some of you all will be having some sort of in-depth conversation with either the youth in your family. Maybe you're telling them about something that you went through, you've learned some valuable lessons, or you may have elders in your family telling you about something like this. But I kind of feel like there's a situation where you keep feeling like you have to be the peaceful one against around, and you're surrounded by people who are like thorns. They're just, they want to nitpick it over every little thing. And you're the one who has to keep being peaceful. But I kind of feel like you're going to find your voice, or you're going to understand that you should not relinquish that kind of control to anyone who feel like they can build you up and tear you down whenever they want, even if this is someone who you're married to. Okay. All right. That is the end of your reading. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and I will talk with you later, Gemini.